Welcome back to Arise Entertainment 360. We're still hanging out with Ruben Santiago-Hudson in the house.
Now we have to talk about, we said before we went on the break that we were talking more about your career, but you started your career on Broadway. What has that been like? Oh, that's incorrect information?
No, I started as an actor, but I was a long way from Broadway. I was at the community center, you know.
So what was the transition to Broadway like?
You know, I don't look at the transitions. I just take the path, and however God reveals it to me, I just take the journey and be prepared. I never knew I'd be on Broadway. I never knew I'd win a couple Tony Awards. I never knew that. That wasn't the goal. The goal was to do something I truly loved, and that was to act, to entertain, and to share myself in the most intimate ways in a public manner. And I just went and learned, and you know, I got my bachelor's, I got my master's, I got my doctorate, and I just kept chugging. And if I can earn something else, I earn something else. But I'm curious. I want to learn. Like I said earlier, I'm never done. I wake up every morning with one reality. I really don't know anything. So I'm out trying to find out all I can. So I seek it. I've had great teachers, instructors. I've had people that help me. George C. Wolfe, Douglas Turner Ward, Lloyd Richards, all the great directors I've worked with, and I'm just fabric of all the stuff they've given me. I'm part of that fabric.
And I know you've lived, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I know you lived in New York for more than 30 years, and you've been on the stage almost every single one
year,
of
that's
those
my vow.
years. It's like every year you just
That's
got to
your
get back.
vow.
Why
Yeah,
is that
I promised
about
my
you?
mother that. My mother said to me, she had visions. She would get visions, and she said, God's going to feed you from the stage. No matter where your career takes you, the stage is where you root it. So every year of my career, I've been on stage. Some years 10 times.
Wow.
You know, some of the, when I was really prolific, when I had my own theater company, I had to keep performing to eat. So I would just do play after play after play. You know, so now I just make sure I can get one in.
Right. I got enough time to squeeze one in. Well,
You know,
a lot of
I
people, that would be a dream come true. Just to get one in a year would
Every
be
year.
a dream for some people.
I've done over 100.
Phenomenal. So what drives you after 40 years?
I don't want to disappoint my mother. You know, the sacrifices she's done for me. I'm an adopted kid. She took me and made something out of me, you know, and I always just wanted to please her. But the thing is, I got 2 big plays coming up. I got to get this in.
Oh, please.
2 big plays coming up. Now, tonight is the big premiere of the Quad, which I'm giddy about.
10 p.m.
But I'm doing Paradise Blue with Blair Underwood off Broadway, which will start in April. And then right after that, the big announcement yesterday in the paper was Shakespeare in the Park. I'm directing Othello.
Nice.
Wow, that is huge.
At the Delacorte Theater in Central Park. I'm only the 2nd African-American
Wow,
director on that stage.
congratulations. That's phenomenal.
So I'm just, I get chill bumps thinking about it because it's a pinch yourself moment.
Yeah, but does
It really
Shakespeare
is.
frighten you or excite you?
That's where I got my master's in the classical repertory company in Detroit. So I've been on that stage 3 times starring in classical plays.
Do you think it's important that you're directing a Shakespeare play with the only black person in it?
Well, a lot of times he's not the only black person. I've seen all black casts with white Othello, and I've seen Othello and Iago both black.
But historically speaking, Othello was supposed to be a Moor, no?
Yes, which in those days in 1604 Moor meant anything below the Sahara. Didn't necessarily mean the Moroccan and Algerian, which people think. If you were dark, they called you a Moor. Let's get into history. No,
I know, I like this.
It's like
Historical
taking us to
education.
school.
But this summer, it's like a real big deal, and I haven't really hit me yet, but the Public Theater and Oscar Eustis gave me this invitation to come in, and it was something I couldn't turn down. I had actually put another play, an incredible play, which I'll do next season called Oubladi, which is, anyway, that's old. We won't get into that. That's another show y'all got to bring me in on.
You continue to work. Do you think to yourself, I'm successful, or are you still striving to get to that level of success which will make you and mom happy?
I'm successful because I get up every morning, I'm alive, I have a beautiful family, I do a job that I absolutely love, and I have an opportunity to do well and build my community. And that means the world to me. I'm from a woman that had a rooming house that built the community up in Lackawanna, New York. And I'm just an extension of her. So I can't do what she did. It was, the magnitude of what she did was incredible. But I can help in my own way, and that's what I strive to do, and it means the world to me. So I'm successful. Success is what, not in somebody else's estimation, in your estimation. Are you happy with you? Do you feel good about who you are when you wake up in the morning? Of course, we're gonna do wrong every now and then and get slapped upside the head. But are you a good person? Are you contributing to the society in a great way or a good way, positive way? That's success.
You definitely are. He definitely is, right?
So I have to ask you, of course, Oscar nominations came out today. Who are you rooting for?
I pay very little attention to it, but I'm hoping that the brothers and the sisters get
Of
recognized.
course!
You know, obviously, Get Out should get more credit than it's due, and you know, I'm hoping Mudbound and different things. I don't even know if they were nominated.
They were.
But I want,
happy to know Mary J. 2
I
Oscar
want the
nominations.
sisters and the brothers to be recognized, but I also want them to know recognition from other people that don't really fully understand your culture. Don't seek that too hard.
validation.
Right.
You know, the validation is from you and God and the people around you that love you. That's the real.
Hey.
All right, well, always dropping knowledge
What
down
an
here. Thank you for the
inspirational way to
wisdom.
end.
And thank you for stopping by again.
I gotta go. I can't hang.
No, you can hang all day.
I'm
but we
gone,
have, we
man,
have a
I'm
lot more
gone.
show to do. But we will be
You can
seeing you
dance
tonight.
with us.
Yes, yes.
We're
You
about
come
to
back and do
dance.
some
What
reggae
makes you
with
think I
us.
could dance?
Oh, well,
see,
you can show
we
us
know.
how little you can dance.
I'm one of the best chair dancers in the business.
Oh, Lord. On that note, make sure you check out The Quad tonight. The season 2 premiere is at 10 p.m. on BET. We will be watching. We hope you will be. And come right back for more 360.
Thank you,
job.
guys.
Great
You say you
job.
can't dance?
You are cool.
You know he can't.
Where you get her from, man?